Hey, it's Nick, your healthy weight loss coach. In today's video, I'm going to talk about two big problems: your belly fat, your excess belly fat, and lists of foods that are actually contributing to more belly fat and doing the opposite of what you want these lists of foods to do, which is obviously to lose weight, to create more health, to trim down, correct? So in today's video, I'm just going to provide you with 10 of the foods that I've studied over the past 10 years and that I truly believe will help you really release that excess belly fat by regulating your hormones, stabilizing your blood sugar, and just creating an overall more healthy physiology, okay? So food number one, we're going to do coconut oil. We're going to pretty much start with my favorite food. Coconut oil is very high in saturated fat, which, believe it or not, is great for you. Fats do not make you fat. It's the type of fats. So we're going to incorporate more coconut oil. And the easiest way to do that and the best way to do that is to just cook with it. So there's two issues with cooking with coconut oil, and all it is a taste issue. A lot of people don't like that it has a coconut flavor when they cook the food. The solution is to buy and cook with refined coconut oil, organic refined. If you can stand the coconut flavor, unrefined is a little bit better. Because it doesn't remove some of the particulates that can be beneficial for you in coconut oil. But either way, refined or unrefined, cook with coconut oil, replace your canolas and your olive oils with the cooking aspect of it. Olive oil is okay, canola is not. Food number two, grass-fed beef. So we want to make sure that we're reiterating grass-fed. So we want to stay away as much as we can from conventionally fed cow meat. So what we're talking about is cows that are fed genetically altered soy, corn, and grain products. Cows are ruminant animals, meaning they do best and they flourish with only a green-based diet, so they're kind of vegans. So you only want to eat beef from cows that are grazing and pastured on only grass-fed beef. Ideally, you want to look for grass-finished as well, because sometimes the meat package can have grass-fed, but they're not fed grass throughout the whole life cycle of the cow. They'll finish off with grain. So grass-fed, grass-finished beef is your best bet. Alrighty, food number three, avocado. So avocados are high in monounsaturated fat compared to coconut oil, which is high in saturated fat. So the monounsaturated fatty acids, like olive oil, are awesome also for your body. They're not as stable, so you don't want to ever heat up an avocado only for short periods of time, or you don't want to cook or heat up avocado oil. You just want to eat the avocado as it is. Most of the nutrients are actually by the skin, where you see that really green part. So you want to make sure your avocado is ripe, and you want to make sure to eat all the way into the skin, so get that spoon and scoop it out. So we want to focus on the monounsaturated and the saturated. Stay away as much as you can from the polyunsaturated. Those are very unstable and generally can slow down your thyroid. Let's go to number four. We're going to eat some fruit now. Papaya. So I'm giving you specific examples of fruit, but fruit in general is awesome. Papaya I chose because it has some digestive enzymes, papain to be exact. So when you consume papaya with your grass-fed beef, you're helping your body digest the beef. So if you have issues digesting beef, which comes from having a weak digestive system, then eating papaya or like pineapple with your proteins will help the digestive process. But papaya is also good just in general for cellular energy because it has a lot of awesome fructose. All right, so let's go to eggs for number five. Eggs are a nutrient powerhouse. You don't want to throw away your egg yolks. I always say friends or family, don't let friends throw away egg yolks. Egg yolks have the most nutrition in the egg, and it helps balance out the ratio with the protein to fat. And if you throw in some papaya, fruit, or any other carb, you get pretty much the perfect meal combination. You have your protein from the egg white, your saturated fat from the egg yolk, and you have some fruit, and that is a perfect snack. For example, like a hard-boiled egg and a piece of like an apple or a pear or something like that. Alrighty, so let's go to food number six, and you're going to thank me for this one. Dark chocolate. So dark chocolate has a lot of saturated fatty acids. It has stearic acid to be exact, which is very similar to coconut oil. Coconut oil has lauric acid, but stearic acid is just an awesome fatty acid because it is saturated fat. Very beneficial for cellular health. Dark chocolate also is high in magnesium, and so in times of stress, our need for magnesium goes up. So that could be one reason why a lot of women crave dark chocolate during certain times of the month or during certain emotionally stressful times. Your body could be craving magnesium to help keep your cells really strong. All right, so consume dark chocolate. Yes, you can eat too much of it. It is high in calories, but do not be afraid of dark chocolate anywhere from 70% and up. Food number 7, we're going to do some coconut water. If you can't read my writing, I'll put these at the bottom of this video so you can just kind of copy and paste and hit the grocery store. Coconut water, they call this, back in other parts of the country, dew from the heavens, because coconut water is actually very similar to our blood plasma, meaning the electrolytes. You're not drinking blood plasma. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Some people have an issue with coconut water. It has kind of a funny flavor. I do agree that it is somewhat of an acquired taste. So if you look for coconut water with any forms of natural flavoring, like some have lime, pineapple, papaya, guava flavored, those are okay. It'll help you get accustomed to it, but do go ahead and try some coconut water, pulp free. The one with the pulp can be a little hard to swallow, no pun intended. It has the big chunkers in there, but this is an awesome during and post-workout drink. Gets your blood system, feeds your cells, and gives you a lot of energy, feeds your muscles, and also helps repair muscles. So if you're having some energy issues, skip the energy drinks, go for coconut water. Number 8, cheese. And I want to go ahead and put GF to make sure that we're also reiterating, just like the beef, grass-fed cheese. Ideally, you want to look for a raw cheese. The same reason you want to look for grass-fed cheese as the beef. You want to avoid the milk from cows that are fed, the corn, soy, and grains, as well as given antibiotics and hormones. So if you get our grass-fed cheese, guaranteed you'll avoid the antibiotics and hormones. Look for organic to also avoid those two things. So the ideal cheese hierarchy would be raw cheese from grass-fed cows, organic. Bottom of that would be organic, grass-fed, and then it'll keep going, grass-fed, non-organic, blah, blah, blah. But if you can stay with those top 2 or 3, you'll be in great shape. Cheese, piece of fruit, best snack you can do. All right, number 9, we're going to do some wild-caught shrimp. So I reiterate, wild-caught just like grass-fed, because you want to find shrimp that are just caught out in the wild, not farm-raised. Farm-raised shrimp are fed questionable things. So you just want to keep everything as natural as possible, where you're pretty much going out and casting your net, picking up those shrimp, taking them home. Shrimp also super high in selenium. So selenium is required for your thyroid hormone conversion, T4 to T3 at the liver. Without selenium, that conversion either doesn't happen or it's sluggish. All right, so shrimp high in selenium, great for men, but also required for men and women to convert that T4 to T3. T3 is what elevates that metabolism, getting rid of that belly flab. All right, last food, potatoes. A lot of people are skeptical of this one because it's a starch. I don't know why we're all of a sudden scared of starches. For people like diabetics, people with blood sugar regulation issues, then yes, potatoes can be an issue if they're not combined in the right ratios. So even if a healthy person like myself or you eat potatoes by themselves, we have a big blood sugar spike. But I add some grass-fed butter, eat my potatoes with protein, slow down that blood sugar spike. Everything's fine and dandy, hormones regulated, blood sugar stabilized. Potatoes are awesome food for your cells, for your brain, and they taste really good, don't they? All right, so there you go. I'll put these foods again at the bottom of this video. I want to offer to help you incorporate these foods into your everyday life and help you get rid of that belly flab the healthy, long-term way, not just going on crash diets and trying to avoid some of these foods because they're high in fat. I want to show you the way how you can eat lots of fat, you can eat starches, you can eat proteins and everything in between, as long as you know what you're doing, combining the ratios effectively, and you can eat pretty much whatever you want to. So at the bottom of this video, by the list of these foods, I have a little link. I want to offer you a strategy session. We'll talk about 20 minutes. I will reveal the 3 biggest nutritional stressors that might be inhibiting your weight loss progress, and I'll provide solutions for those. And at the end of the call, if we feel like we're a good fit to work with each other, I might offer to help you out for 3 months or so and help you lose the weight that we talk about during our call. So click the link, apply for a strategy session, and hopefully we can talk about how some of these foods can help you lose the belly flab. I'll see you for the next video. Thanks a lot. Subscribe to my channel.